Okay, right, I seem to be recording. Right, good morning. I should say bonjour, really. South of France, type 1 diabetic. My name's Darren. Hopefully some of you might know me. Today I'm going to go and climb a nice big mountain. I'm in the south of France, like I said, in the Pyrenees Mountains, and what I'll do, as I'm on a 360 camera, is spin it around, and you'll be able to see Mount Bugarach, which is in front of me, although I'm a bit of a trek from where I've parked the car to even get to the foot of the mountain, which is a bit of a pain, but there seems to be quite a lot of people that are interested in climbing the mountain today. Now, I left quite early thinking it'll be nice and cool. It's already 22 degrees and it's going to get up to about 35, so it's going to be a warm one, I think. Tell you about Bugarach quickly. It was 1,230 metres, which is quite a big mountain. In the next few weeks, I'm planning on doing the Three Peaks Challenge, which is Mount Snowdon. I believe that's just over 1,000 metres, maybe towards 1,100. Ben Nevis, which is 1,300 and something, and then you've got Scarfell Pike, which is just under 1,000 metres. So this one being 1,200, it's quite a big one to do. Obviously, being type 1 diabetic, you need to make sure your provisions are right, especially as I'm doing it on my own. First things first, had my breakfast this morning, and then where you'd normally take your insulin for your breakfast, I still took insulin. It's very important, but not as much as I would normally take. So effectively, I'm running sweet to know that I'll burn off some of that sugary stuff. That should bring my levels down. Of course, in my bag, enough provisions, protein bars, glucose tablets, snacks, lots of water. Generally be well prepared because it's going to be quite a long walk. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I can tell it's already quite a steep hill. I've not even got to the base part of the mountain, which is not good. And when I left, it was cloudy. Not cloudy anymore. It's going to be quite warm. So normally I do this sort of thing with my wife, but she didn't bring her climbing shoes. I think it's more important that she's at home in our French village, which is literally about 3 or 4 miles away, which is nice, and we can see this mountain from the village. So there you go, Mount Bugarach. Have you heard of it? It was very famous. 2012, the world was going to end, and apparently inside this mountain lives aliens. And December the 12th, I think it was December the 12th, 2012, just before the world was going to end in the evening, the top of the mountain was going to open up and take with them all the people from the mountain. So as you can imagine, for the locals in Bugarach, it was quite a tough time because a lot of people were ascending to this area of France, to this mountain particularly, because they thought they were going to be saved by the aliens. I think the army were considered to be drafted in to get the mountain clear. I think in the end it was about 100 police officers and firemen that stopped people climbing up the mountain. Nevertheless, needless to say, the world didn't end. So for all those people that didn't make it to the mountain, what do you do when you're counting down the clock saying the world's going to end in 10 seconds and it doesn't? Is there a new date? I don't know. But anyway, it didn't end, and that was now, we're now in August 23, so that was some time ago. And here we are, climbing that. It's getting really steep now, really steep. We've still not got to the mountain part. Filming on a 360-1X2, which means if you've got VR glasses or you're in VR mode, you can spin around and have a look around. You can see a bit of cloud at the top of the mountain right now. There you go. So obviously I'm not going to film the whole thing. What I'll do is I'll stop the video now and we'll continue in a little while. See if we can get onto that mountain. Right, how you guys? We are, how long are we on? We're 33 minutes in and I'm already up to 900 metres, so that's not bad. Let's have a look over the edge. Yeah, 900 metres, just over 300 to go, and it's not too bad. It's burning. What's my sugar levels? Let's have a little look. So I'm down to 10. I went up as far as 13, which is absolutely fine if you're doing quite a lot of exercise. I'm 10 on a gradual slide down. So I use a Freestyle Libra, which tells me what my levels are. Usually you have to scan your arm. I use an app called Diabox, which connects to my Galaxy Watch 4, and it kind of tells me every couple of minutes it updates, so it tells me on my watch where I am, which is quite good. I believe the new Libra system may have that capability to be able to update your levels as and when, but at the moment it's not available. So for me, being on the watch is quite handy. So yeah, 900 metres so far. I think we should sign off for now and head back up. Okay, not a little far off the 1100 metre mark. If you've got a 360 view, you can see me and see where we are. As a diabetic, as a fit diabetic, it's still hard. I'm sure many of you know 40 years of martial arts training, including world and European titles. The last European title was back in May, so fitness level for them was quite good. I don't feel I've trained enough, and for this, obviously, I think you take it for granted. You think you're going to be fit and you can be fit forever, but I think at my age it's not going to happen. So anyway, it's protein bar break time, and then we'll carry on. It's not too far to go, so I'll see you at the top. So this is the 1100 metre mark. It feels really steep. The last bit is obviously the hardest bit because it's quite a steep step up, but feeling alright, not too bad. Sugar levels have dived to around 6, so just got to keep an eye on it every few minutes. Just have a little glance at the watch to make sure it's not going in the wrong direction. Obviously very important now. I'm up here on my own, so what I don't want to do is have any issues while I'm here, which wouldn't be good. Sun's coming out. It's a little bit cloudy at the top. I wonder how much we'll be able to see, but hopefully that might move on and we'll be able to see a fair bit. But you can see down there, this is the Pyrenees Mountains. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Been wanting to get to the top here again for some time. As you can see up there, still a way to go. Right, see you in a bit. Bye. You can hear me. I speak quite close. Now, right at the top, I'm come back down slowly. There's the wind wind is so strong at the top. It wasn't very safe, to be fair, so I've come back down to a bit of an area where I can maybe speak a bit and you can possibly hear me. But yeah, this is around the 1200 metre mark. So yeah, it's pretty intense. Kind of hoping for it to be not quite so windy. To be fair, I'm not looking forward to going back down. It's going to be quite tricky to get back down. Hey, Mount Bugarach, this is where the aliens are going to save everyone. The world ends again, maybe. Not much apart though. Anyway, so type 1 diabetic made it to the top of Mount Bugarach. I did stop for a little bit. Sugar levels went down. Sugar levels went down quite low at one point, so I stopped for some sugary things and a bit of protein. But yeah, all good. There's a lot of people around. Certainly not on my own. And now I'm going to start heading back down. Back down to that. Took an hour on the ground to get to the top. I guess that kind of shows how steep it is in places. Could have gone quicker, but I did those brakes on the way up. So anyway, I'm there now. It's time to get back down and maybe go for a swim. See you later. So I'm at the end of the video purely because I think the camera battery nearly finished on the way down, so I'm gonna have to say goodbye in just a few seconds time. I'm probably 10-15 minutes away from being back at the base, which is really good, and I feel absolutely fine. I think being a diabetic, providing you take the right precautions and you're in control of your levels, I think it's really important as well for something like climbing mountains or any sport really. As long as you can keep checking what your levels are doing, you can't go wrong. But obviously when that's quite extreme sport, isn't it, going up a mountain, my legs are burning a bit, not too bad, but you need to have that certain bit of fitness, I suppose, to be able to do that sort of thing. If you're not very fit, you've not done exercise, then I wouldn't even give that a go, to be fair. You kind of need to train for that sort of thing to make it successful. Like I said at the beginning, when I had my breakfast, I didn't take the insulin that I would require for the breakfast if I wasn't doing any exercise, but because I knew I was about to climb a bloody great mountain, I knew that would bring my levels down. So kind of didn't quite take enough of my insulin. When I started it, I was a little bit high, but that soon worked away. And then, like I said before, I just kept checking. It's imperative just to make sure you just keep an eye on it. The last thing you want to do is have an issue when you're so far away from human help, if you like. But no, that was a successful climb. Well, I don't know how much of the video you've seen. Great mountain, really great mountain. No wonder the aliens love it. Yeah, really good. So yeah, that's about it for me. Next for me is hopefully Three Peaks. We'll film it and we'll whack it on YouTube as well. See how that goes. Yeah, that's it. Have a great day from the south of France. That's me checking out. See you later. Bye bye. Have a look at this, have a look out here. I'm sure that's not the way down. That was a crazy way going down. Or was that the way I came? Was that the way I came?